Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on April 21st, the Department of Education and Training held a conference to guide the organization of the high school graduation exam in 2023. This is one of the important preparation steps of the educational sector to be ready for the coming high school exam.
At the conference, officials, teachers, and staff from the high schools, continuing education, vocational education centers in the province have been trained in contents related to the high school graduation exam in 2023, such as subjects and conditions of competition, method of registration for the contest, exam regulations, test schedule. This year's exam continues to organize one exam cluster. The Provincial Appeals Committee is fully responsible for directing the organization of exams in their locality. The contest will take place in 2 days, starting from June 28. Candidates will be able to register for the graduation exam on online software. Candidates can only register for one of two groups of natural science and social science. After the end of the registration period, candidates are not allowed to change the information about the registered exam papers or subjects. In general, the regulation of the high school graduation exam in 2023 remains as stable as in 2022.
The audience, the Badam Mountain Marathon 2023 is counting down the hours. Up to now, the preparation for the race has almost been completed, ready to welcome athletes and visitors to participate. With the careful preparation from the organizing committees, this parade promises to bring many surprises and new emotion on its distance.
As noted at Badam Mountain Tourist Area Square, the preparation stages for the race are being carried out at full capacity by the staff. The decoration and promotion for the race is almost completed. Thousands of flags and banners bearing the theme of legendary run have appeared on the dress. The organizing committee has carefully prepared everything, such as preparing the shuttle to pick up the athletes. Sunworld Badam Mountain is the main sponsor for the Badam Mountain Marathon 2023. We are urgently coordinating with the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, National Media Trust Company to complete the final stages for the event. Running tournament with the design to bring a high-class, high-quality running race with the leading scale in the South in TayNinhTV. In order to ensure that the race can take place successfully, the organizing committee has also coordinated with relevant agencies and units to mobilize and arrange officers and soldiers to ensure security, order and traffic safety, communication, fire prevention. There are 22 stop-off points for watering and medical support on routes. In particular, the organizing committee also mobilized about 450 volunteers from Ho Chi Minh City, TayNinhTV Provincial Youth Union, and soldiers from the Provincial Military Command to serve and support the race. In the morning of April 21st, the Association of Victims of Agent Orange Terrorism in TayNinhTV Province organized to give livelihood capital to Agent Orange victims in the province. This activity aims to support and create conditions for victims to have a livelihood, overcome difficulties, and gradually stabilize their life. The program has given livelihood capital to 10 Agent Orange victims with difficult circumstances in areas such as TayNinhTV City, Hoa Thanh Thao, and Châu Thành District. On average, each case is supported from 5 to 10 million Vietnam dong. The total capital awarded is 85 million Vietnam dong, thereby helping Agent Orange victims have more capital to raise livestock, small businesses to do suitable occupations. This capital will not be interest and will be recovered each year to continue supporting the other victims with difficult circumstances.
Ladies and gentlemen, on April 21st every year is almost chosen as Vietnam Book and Reading Culture Day. This is not only an opportunity to honor the value of books, affirm the position, role, and importance of books in social life, but also make an important contribution to raising the responsibility of all levels and sectors for promoting reading culture in Vietnam. In response to this year Vietnam Book and Reading Culture Days, many exciting activities were organized by all levels and sectors. They bring many positive results.
A few notable activities can be mentioned such as Book and Reading Culture Festival, hosted by TayNinhTV Youth Union for the first time with many exciting activities associated with book, attracting a large number of people and tourists to visit and buy book. Or the writing contest, The Book I Love, organized by the Department of Information and Communications in collaboration with TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, attracting nearly 500 exam papers and creating a spillover effect on various social platforms. TayNinhTV Provincial Library also organized many team book survey sessions at the library and mobile book survey sessions to work carry soldiers, students, and people in remote and border areas of the province. In addition, it also integrated many contests with contents related to encourage reading. It can be seen that activities to develop reading culture have been focused and implemented effectively by all levels and sectors, contribute to spreading and developing reading culture to everyone. Being clearly aware of the value of reading culture, in today's era, localities and units have organized many activities associated with books in order to spread reading culture in the community. At the Academy for Politics Regional Hồ Chí Minh City, the second book presentation contest with the theme The Book I Love in 2023 was held. The contest received 31 video clips from teachers and students studying in senior classes at the Academy after 2 months of implementation. Thereby, this contest not only ignites a passion for reading, but also help each contestant become an ambassador contributing to promoting reading culture. Reading, as well as reading culture in general, is now facing many challenges. This contest and some other events organized by the school are forms to encourage us to develop a reading culture, especially to encourage students to become a reading culture ambassador to contribute to the development of the reading culture. Previously, the TayNinhTV Provincial Book and Reading Culture Festival in 2023, organized by TayNinhTV Youth Union, also left a deep impression on readers. The festival has more than 3,000 new books and more than 4,000 old books collected with diverse and rich content. When I entered the book display booth, I felt the lively atmosphere and the enthusiasm of young people. This book festival is for the Youth Union members to improve their knowledge together. Today, with the strong development of the digital platform, many challenges and opportunities for reading culture are created. The spread of reading culture in the community is unlikely to be done overnight, but requires persistence and throughout, keeping up with modern trends.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 73 years, the Vietnam Journalists Association and Vietnamese journalists have not only been loyal signatories in all important historical moments of the country, but also directly contributed their effort and intelligence in the course of national liberation, construction, and defense of the fatherland. During its operation, the Vietnam Journalists Association has gathered, united, and encouraged a team of journalists across the country to overcome numerous difficulties, challenges, and hardships to successfully complete the glorious mission of the revolutionary press.
The Vietnam Journalists Association of TayNinhTV Province was established in 1989 during the past 34 years. The Vietnam Journalists Association of the province has made many important contributions to the development of the province. Each member of the association always remembers uncle's teaching. Journalists are also soldiers. The rest and the whole people save and build the country. In the recent period, the Provincial Journalists Association has made many innovations which have brought encouragement to members of the press agencies in the province who have successfully completed their tasks. That is reflected in the context of domestic and provincial press awards, as well as press awards of ministry and branches, or for high-quality journalistic work. TayNinhTV newspaper as well as TayNinhTV radio and television station have won many major national and provincial press awards. There are many works, many young writers, many young members have won high prizes. Thereby, it shows the professional qualifications as well as the political rivalry, the dedication and hard work of the young reporters demonstrated through their award-winning work. It is a very encouraging thing. Since its establishment, generations of journalists in Vietnam in general and in Tay Ninh province in particular have always tried to fulfill their responsibilities, building an increasingly strong association, making worthy contributions to the cause of renewing, building and defending the fatherland. For the Vietnam Journalists Association in Tay Ninh province, over the years, the association's activities have increasingly prospered with many impressive achievements. In particular, in 2022, for the first time, the Vietnam Journalists Association of the province was honored to be awarded an excellent emulation flag by the Vietnam Journalists Association and the Peace Committee of Tay Ninh province. The association's affiliated branches and members have also achieved many achievements, especially in the provincial and national press awards. For journalists, especially members of the Association of Journalists, the annual press award is always an activity that we look forward to. We devote all of our hearts to our brothers. The first is to improve the quality of service to the audience. Secondly, we want to achieve and record our imprints in our journalism career, have more professional skills and experience to best serve our journalistic activities. Participating in journalism awards is a great motivation and meaning for reporters. I also learn many useful things from my colleagues, through which I will strive more and more to have more quality journalistic works. The Journalists Association of Tay Ninh province also places a lot of expectations on young reporters who are agile in absorbing new technology to apply to their work, to have really quality and effective journalistic works. It has a social impact and is really a spearhead on the party's ideological and cultural fronts. 73 years have passed since its establishment. Through 11 congresses, the Vietnam Journalists Association has grown in both quantity and quality. The team of journalists has successfully propagated and implemented the guidelines and resolutions of the party, policies and laws of the state. The Vietnam Journalists Association in Tay Ninh province, the same group of journalists in their province, has been accompanying and motivating that have journalists stay united, creative, and improve professional ethics and professional qualifications in the direction of modern journalism, for the prosperous development of Tay Ninh homeland.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.